Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear. Driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair, going nowhere I swear. Like an outlaw on the run, dangerous but it's so fun.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have this Valentine's Day look for you guys, and it also is my first video of the year. Yay! I know I'm like super late on videos, but you know, January was my trial month, so this is February, we're trying again. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys being patient with me, and I promise that I just needed to get my life together, and now I'm back. Without further ado, let's jump right into the tutorial, and yeah, let's go. Okay, so to start off this look, I'm actually going in with MAC's Soft Brown on my crease, and I'm just blending that in as my transition shade. I'm blending it up to my brow bone, but I'm not adding it too heavily because I just want a little wash of this to make the other colors stand out a little more. And now I'm going to just go ahead and grab my Violet Voss Laura Lee palette, and I'm going to grab this beautiful brown called Alabama, and with my Kylie brush, I am going to apply that right into the crease of my eye. This brush is perfect for that. Literally, I can fit it right into the crease and just blend it in. And the trick to this color is to just add little by little, because if you add too much, you'll end up with a black eye. Trust me. So yeah, just go ahead and blend, blend, blend. So now with my finger, I'm going to go ahead and grab my Maybelline Color Tattoo Metal in the color Inked Pink. And I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid, not really being too clean. And then on top of that, I am going to go ahead and add some of MAC's Charged Waters, just to give the eyeshadow more of a metallic finish. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the color Tickled Pink off of the Laura Lee palette and just apply it all over my eyelid. I wasn't really careful about being too clean with this because, like you can see, I went ahead with a brush and blended it all out. And I just kept blending until it all looked like it kind of fused together, but I did make sure to go over the eyeshadow a couple times just because I wanted it super metallic. Onto my face, I've already primed with my Nivea Men primer, but I guess I wasn't recording. But yeah, after I primed, I'm just gonna go ahead and add my LA Girl Orange Concealer anywhere where I feel like there's any darkness, which is usually under my eyes and on my upper lip. Honestly though, since I've gotten laser hair removal on my upper lip, it's gone down a lot. But now I'm gonna go ahead and use this sample of this Makeup Forever foundation that my best friend gave me, and honestly, it was like the perfect color for my skin, and I just loved it. It is so good. I'm definitely going to go back and buy the full size of this. And of course, I'm just going to go ahead and blend that in with my beauty blender. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with one of my favorite concealers, and that is the Urban Decay Naked Concealer. This one has definitely grew on me. I didn't really love it at first. I felt like it was too thin and watery, but now that I've been using it more, I really do love it. And I'm just going to apply that under my eyes, bridge of my nose, my forehead, and my chin, and then I'm just going to go ahead and blend all of that in with my beauty blender. To set my under eyes, I'm going to go ahead and grab my Coty Airspun powder in translucent with my wet beauty blender, and I'm just going to apply that under my eyes and let it bake. This product tends to melt really well when you use it with a wet beauty blender, so I highly recommend that. And now I'm just going to go ahead and grab my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm going to be using these two shades to contour and bronze up my face. And I'm just doing this like I normally would. I'm not doing too much of a heavy contouring. I'm just warming up my face. So I'm going to go ahead and dip my beauty blender back into the powder, and I am going to sandbag under my contour. This is like honestly a step that I really don't miss no matter what. It is an essential. After that, I'm going to go ahead and apply my blush, and I'm going to be using my Kylie's Diary palette for that. I'm going to use the pinker shade just because I felt like it went with my look more, and I'm going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks. I could admit that these blushes could be a lot more pigmented, but other than that, this palette was honestly great like the rest of her palette. And now I'm going to go ahead and just tap in all of that powder that I had put under my eyes and go ahead and grab the shade Alabama and just slightly blend that on my under eyes. For lashes, I went ahead and applied my Cocoa Lashes in the style Queen Bee. You guys already know these are my absolute fave. And now I'm going to go ahead and puff up my cheeks and blend in all of that excess powder to make sure that my face looks nice and blended. And now, of course, for mascara, I'm going to go ahead and apply my favorite, which is my L'Oreal Telescopic. I can't live without this mascara at all. It's just the best for me. And after that, I'm just going to go ahead and apply my lip liner. This is an Italia lip liner that I bought at a beauty supply store, and it is in the color chocolate. I think it's so pretty. And for my actual lipstick, I am using the shade 1995 by Gerard Cosmetics, which, by the way, these two are my new favorite combo. I loved the way these two shades turned out so much. And now I'm going to go ahead and add my highlighter. I'm going to go ahead and use this Wet n Wild highlighter. It is so pretty, and for the price, I just couldn't believe it. It is great, and obviously my brush was all wet, so I was having technical difficulties, but I got my life together. And yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and make my face glow, because you want to glow for bae on Valentine's Day, of course. So to set and blend my face, I'm going to go ahead and spray myself with Max Charged Waters. And obviously my spray bottle is being super crazy, but I finally got it to work. And that is actually it for today's tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for your patience, and I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day. Bye guys!